Hello, Peggy. Well, hello, everyone. Danny Garola here with StampinThePinkBarn.com. I am your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Tucson, Arizona. And boy, are we going to have a super card this month during mystery stamping. I have really enjoyed this layout and have done quite a few of my Christmas cards in this layout because it is fun. You can use any of your border dies to create this super cute card. I just really love kind of the simplicity of it, along with it's really, again, simple but beautiful, and it is amazing for any of your levels of crafting. So if you are a beginner, this card is going to be something that you can create, you know, over and over and over again using many different papers, many different colors. And it's not something that is specific to any certain paper or any bundle or anything like that. You can really have a lot of fun with this. Hello, Jamie. With this card that we're going to be making and layout. So I had to go make myself some hot chocolate before I sat down here. It is pretty chilly here in Tucson. This morning when I woke up and went out and fed all of my animals, there was frost on everything. But what really woke me up this morning was we had a helicopter flying around and around and around. I guess there was a border patrol kind of a bus thing that they did. And so everybody was woken up at like 8 o'clock in the morning with this helicopter circling around. I had already been outside. I had already fed animals and all that kind of stuff. But I went and I kind of laid back down with my daughter. And hello, Patty. And it was just driving me nuts. I was like, all right, enough. Do your business and move on. They did. They got moved pretty quickly. But nonetheless, it was just kind of crazy. So I want to let you guys know that my graphic for the mystery stamping will be changing. I really wanted to get the Facebook logo on my graphic. So, because sometimes when you see the graphic, people don't really read the graphics all that much. If it's in an event, they'll just go in and read the event. But I wanted to make sure that the Facebook Live logo is on there. So when I post this, people will see automatically, oh, it's a Facebook Live. All right, cool. I can attend that. Because I do have in-person classes. And sometimes it's confusing when they see two different pink graphics on my events page. It's just a little bit confusing. So I wanted to show you that I'm going to be using, oh, where did I put it? Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot it out in the living room. Hold on. I just printed it off and I got talking with my husband and forgot it. Hey, did I print something out? All right, so now it is going to look like this. And I did tell you guys on Monday that it was going to be changing. So you kind of have this little mystery guy kind of looking with his magnifying glass. But I kind of wanted to make the font a little bit different, like it's more of a mystery. And so here you go. This is what it's going to look like. I now have the Facebook Live logo down here, so everybody will know that it is a Facebook Live, so everybody can join. You don't have to be in person. You can actually be in your PJs and at home and making these cards. So just know that tonight's, or this month, December's giveaway is a pack of the square vellum doilies. These things are really cool and are really neat on your cards. So just so you know, so in the way that you get entered into the drawing is by submitting a photo of your card. So you just want to snap a picture with either your camera phone or your tablet or whatever, set your card out in front of you, take a picture of it, and then you will add that into the Pink Barn Stampers group. So if you're not a part of the Pink Barn Stampers group, go over there and become a part of that group and I will let you in. And that is my private group where that's where I do giveaways and stuff over there. So that is for my people specifically. It doesn't matter whether or not you are not in that group yet. You can always, like I said, request to get into the group and I'll let you in. But you will take a picture of your card that you have made. You have until the morning of December 28th to get that submitted over there. So the way it's going to work is when I'm done making my card tonight, I will take a picture of the card that I make. Hello, Vicky. I will take a picture that I'm making tonight and I will post it over in Pink Barn Stampers group. Now, that's when I will post on there, take a picture of your card and post it underneath in the comments underneath the card that I have made today. So then people will go in there and see all these different cards of the layout that I have made tonight. So if you didn't get your supplies ready tonight, that is fine and dandy. You still have, you know, like I said, until the morning of the 28th. Also, I wanted to let you know the dates that will be going for January. So the supply list for January's mystery stamping will be on the 5th of January. The actual event, like what we're having right now, the Facebook Live, will be on the 12th of January, and I will get it posted over in the events page. I haven't done that one yet. And I wanted to just let you guys know about this first. And then the prize drawing will be done on the 19th. So it's Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. I always do it like that so people can keep Wednesday on their mind, put it on their calendar and just circle those few things. The other thing that when you see an event on my page and you want to attend it, hit that going button or the interested button, and it will always send you notifications of when I post anything in that event. So in other words, when I'm done and I post the graphic for that event and you see it in my events page, it is up in the featured section at the top of my Facebook page. You can actually go in there and go to the mystery stamping for January, and you can click that you are interested in it. And so when I put the supply list in there, it'll let you know that I have posted in that event. And then when I go live come the 12th, it will let you know that I am going live, and it'll give you a reminder like 15 minutes early before I actually go live. So it's just kind of a little reminder. Facebook is a little bit bougie like that, so it's kind of nice that they remind people about my events so I don't have to keep trying to stay on top of everything, because God only knows my brain can only retain so much. All right, so just to let you know, this is going to be the new graphic that you're going to see as of November. All right. Right now going on, you can register for the paper share that I do every time we have a new catalog going out. So the January-April 2023 mini catalog paper share is now available. If you go over to my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com, actually go over to the paper share, and when you click on that, it'll take you right to this. And there's a form that you can fill out there and let you get in on that registration. And it is a great way of getting yourself all the paper out of that new catalog. There's actually a list of all the papers that I'm including in this paper share. So you will really get a hands-on, get a good visual of this paper. You're going to get a quarter of a pack of each one of the papers out of the catalog, okay? Free shipping happening tomorrow. Woo, woo, woo. So free shipping on any order over $75 or more. This is a great way to get your last minute things that you want from that last chance product list. We still have some products in the clearance that you might want to get your hands on. I will let you guys know, just a little disclaimer here, items are not going to be sent out by Christmas. So if you go into the store and you try to buy anything hoping that you can do it before Christmas as a Christmas gift, I'm telling you that shipping is really backed up right now because of the holidays, that your items will not get to you before Christmas, okay? So just so you know that. I don't want anybody to get upset about the fact that my stuff didn't come before Christmas. So I'm going to let you know just right up front that your items will not be to you before Christmas. All right. Fitting Florettes is a bundle that is going on right now. So again, with that free shipping, it would be a great time to get these few add-on items that are going to be going away, because these are a limited time. These are only going to be available till through January 4th. So the what are these called? The gold adhesive back swirls, which are gorgeous. They do have a little swirl print on the front. The framed and festive stamp set, which I'm going to be using tonight on this card. The Fitting Florettes designer series paper. Those are all going to be going away. They were only a limited time special. This actual bundle here is in the new mini catalog, so you can get that for through, what is it, through April. All right. If you use my host code, so here is my December host code. I am doing a December incentive. Not only will you get free shipping, but you will also get this incentive gift from me. So when you place your order, be sure to throw this host code up in this little area that says host code. So it's going to kind of look like this. This is a big screenshot of it, but it's going to say that you're shopping with me, Danny Garola. How do you get to my store? shopdannygarola.com. Just that simple. Hit the little shop button, you go right into my store, and you can add all of your things right to your cart. Once you get over $75, you're going to get free shipping all day tomorrow. Please add my host code right here when you're shopping with me, and I will mail you a pack of 40 sheets of 6x6 assorted designer series paper. Woo! Like, how amazing is that? Like, not only are you going to get free shipping, but you're going to get some free paper also. Okay. So let's get down to the nitty gritty of this card. That is really good chocolate. Oh, let me show you guys. If you guys didn't see on, where's it at? If you guys didn't see on Monday, we made these really cute little hot cocoa. The gold adhesive back swirls are out of stock and are not going to be available. Okay, well, those are gone. They did tell us they were limited supplies. I have not checked. So thank you so much, Lois, for letting me know that. That is wonderful information. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Anna. So I made these little hot cocoa little gift holders that are so cute. I'm going to carry a couple of these around in my purse with me. So then when we are out and about and the receptionist at the doctor's office, or, you know, the person who is at the front desk at the library, or the gas attendant, or, you know, the list could go on and on and on. I will be handing these out to them. I will actually slip my business card in the back of this, just so they kind of, now I'm name dropping myself. Fabulous, right? And I am giving them this cute little gift that they can go home and enjoy. And then they can keep this little packet and pass it on to the next person. So just kind of fun like that. I like doing little things like that because not only am I promoting myself, but I'm also giving a super cute little gift to people. All right, so tonight's card, we are going to be using, look how pretty this is. So for the first item, I said for our card base, we need a piece of 8.5 by 5.5, which I chose Polish Pink. This is 8.5, 5.5. We are going to simply fold this in half and burnish it. I also said that you needed a piece of designer series paper that is going to be 3 by 5.5. So 3 by 5.5. Now this paper is really pretty. This was the host gift out of our mini catalog, the one that is retiring, the December or July through December mini catalog. This was the host gift there. So if you place an order over $150, you can actually add this host designer series paper. It's called Celebrating Everything or Celebrate Everything. Okay, so there is that piece. I am also grabbing a piece of basic white. It says either basic white or very vanilla, depending on what your coordinating paper, because some of our paper has more of that vanilla hue to it. This one has white on it, so that's why I chose white. This is 4 by 5 1/4. This is actually going to be our inside layer, so I'm just going to set that in there for now. It says any border die. So what I chose to do was I chose my basic border dies. Okay, this comes with 6 dies. There's a couple of these that would actually work for this card, but I'm going to use this one right here because I really like those little tick marks on both sides of this border die. All of these have the tick marks on both. This would be another neat one, this little zigzag. It's more of a tighter woven zigzag. You've got this little piece right here, which would probably work, but I haven't tried it with that. But we have some pretty nice border dies in a lot of our sets. I know the scallop contour dies, the ones that I use all the time, which, do I have those sitting here? I think I put them back. Has a really neat scalloped border that would be gorgeous on this. And I actually was thinking about that one right before I came on, but I had already taken a picture to show you guys that I was using this one. But yeah, there's a lot of border dies in a lot of our sets that you'd be surprised, you know, that you get these in quite a few sets that you have. I then said any sentiment. So like I said, I'm going to be use the framed and festive stamp set, and I am going to actually use the Fa La La. I'm just going to keep this very simple. Like I said, I want everybody at every level to be able to use this. Now if you're an avid stamper and you are already good to go, you can always dress this card up as long as you use the same layout that I am going to show you to submit your card over on Pink Barn Stampers when we are done, so you can get entered into the drawing for the square vellum doilies. That hot chocolate is very good. So with a die, we need to have a die cutting machine. So I had said that you need to have a Stampin' Cut Emboss machine or whatever die cutting machine that you own, glue, paper trimmer, and a scorer. I guess we don't necessarily need the score because I was more thinking of this if you prefer to score your card. Paper snips, bone folder, all the good things that you always know you need to have on hand. An embellishment of your choice. I'm actually going to be, surprise, using my kind of Christmassy go-to. These are the adhesive backed seasonal sequins. I'm going to actually go with the green ones. I kind of like that contrast on that pink. Okay, so I'm going to go with those. And then, like I said, I'm using this stamp here, and it says matching ink or black ink. So I'm going to be using StazOn because I really want it to get a crisp image of the stamp that I'm going to be using. But first, what we need to do is we need to move these 2 layers out of the way, and we're going to grab our card base now that it is folded, and I'm going to grab my die cutting machine here. Oh, did you hear all my plates just fall? Go figure, right? Okay, let me grab these plates. Since they were just making a presence, making all that noise by hitting the table there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this cardstock and turning it long ways so it will fit through my die machine. Where did my die go? There it is. And then I'm just going to be placing this now wherever I want it, because I know, if that would sit still, that my stamp is only going to require whether I go this way or whether I make this a landscape card, which I haven't decided quite what I want to do. I think I'm going to do it in a landscape. Now you, as making your own card, I do not discriminate whether or not you make your card landscape or portrait style. That is completely up to you. It is your card. You do what you want, just as long as you use my layout that I am using in this card. By no means is this my layout, so just do know that. So as long as I have enough room that I know that I can either lay that there or I can lay it here, that it's going to fit both ways. But I kind of do want to make sure this is somewhat straight. So I'm going to just eyeball that. And then I'm just going to put a piece of washi tape down here just to kind of hold that in place. Now, do be careful that you watch where your die is going to be hitting so it doesn't get caught up on the edges of your machine and bend your dies. They will fit through the machine this way. I just want to make sure that you're aware that they're not going to hit the sides. Okay, so just placing that where I want it and making sure that I am somewhat straight on that card. I'm going to now run this through. Make sure that didn't move, did it? Nope, I think that's okay. Guess we'll find out once I get it through. Now, I know normally I tell you guys when you put a die straight through to always do it on a diagonal. Well, in this case, you can't. So you have to just go straight through with it. It's a little bit more resistant when it hits those little rollers in there, but it will go through straight. Ugh, now if I can get my plates out of there, there we go. Because I didn't have them lined up straight. So let me get that out of there. And that is it that you need with your die cutting machine. Because the next part that we're going to need, we are just going to need a trimmer. Okay, so we're going to put our die away. And then we're going to keep both of these pieces because we need both of these. So then what we're going to do is we are going to take this piece and cut however much off of it that you want. So let me tell you what I mean by that. So this is your card. Now, when you're making your own and you get going on this, you can actually leave this piece off. But for the demonstration tonight and for the layout tonight, I want you guys to actually add that piece on. But just showing you guys kind of something else. When you start to make these cards, they're kind of fun. Look how cute that is. And if you were to turn it this way and then this whole piece, because you're going to glue that on there, so then that would fit like that. And then that's just a really cute way of showing off both sides of that paper. But then it just kind of decorates the front of that, but very, very simple. You're not using a lot of materials here. But for tonight's card, we're going to actually keep this piece and we're going to actually attach this. So as you can see, we're going to put this on here. So we're going to see how much space we kind of want in between there. So I'm going to go with an inch. I'm going to cut an inch off. So just lining up that straight edge. Gonna cut off an inch, just like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I did get that a little bit crooked, but it's okay. Nobody's gonna judge a super cute card. And when you've got all this going on, it's not detrimental to the card that it's a little bit uneven, because there's so much going on in the busyness of your designer series paper that nobody's really going to notice that you got it crooked. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on the bottom piece of this, just like that. Okay. Then on this side, I'm going to decide whether or not I want this card to go, like I said, portrait style, or whether or not I want it landscape. I think because I have another sample over here to show you in portrait style, I'm going to do this one in landscape just so you guys can see what it looks like that way. So I'm going to open up this little flap and I'm going to decide, do I want this here? Do I want it in the middle? Do I want it over here? I mean, you've got options of where you want to put it. I think I'm going to put it right over here. And I'm going to use Stays On because I want a nice crisp image. And Stays On always gives you a very, very beautiful, dark, crisp image when you stamp. Now this stamp says fa la la, And I just think it's really cute with that paper. Okay, just like that. See how beautiful and dark and crisp that stays on, comes out. Then what we want to do is we are just going to lay this on here, matching our ends. If you want to, you can always take your paper trimmer and move this up, and you can lay this up against here and then take this up against there as well, just to hold everything in place for you. Looks like my designer series paper was a hair short, or my card base is a bit long. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece of this card base because sometimes that happens. And I think I need to do the same thing on here, but I'm going to, because I have them hanging over on both sides, I'm just going to cut it like that. Well, maybe, if I don't destroy the paper first. Okay, there we go. So to get this straight on there, you can take this and push it right up against that edge. So it's straight. And then we're going to see how much give we have on the back side of this. So what I like to do is I just put some glue on here because I know I've got a good, 1 inch space in between there. So I'm just going to run glue across that space there and then flap that over and then press that down. Then I know everything's going to line up because I'm using this as a track to hold everything in place. Or you can do it this way on this track. I mean, these trimmers are amazing for so many things. You've got your scoring tool on there as well. It's just very, very awesome. Now see, that's what I was talking about. When you open up your card, you get to see the prettiness on the inside as well as the outside. So I like finding cards and layouts that can see both sides of the paper, but just adding this little kind of little doily look to this, and that's kind of why I decided to give the doily, the vellum square doilies away as the gift, is because this has got kind of a little lace edging around it, and I just think it's a great, great layout. There's so many things that you can dress this up with. Here is our inside. So we would just stamp a sentiment in there. I'm going to put "'Tis the season to be jolly." And using Stays On again so I get a nice crisp look. And I am going to do this a little bit off-centered here because I'm going to use another little piece of this. Now, I didn't put this in the directions, but now that you guys are watching, if you choose to do this, you can. Most of the time, I don't tell you guys how to decorate the insides because I leave that on you guys to decide what you want to do, because people can get quite creative on the insides of these cards. But I'm just going to grab a piece of this. I'm just going to do down the center there, or down the side. So let me grab. This is a huge pack of paper. There is 48 sheets of this in there. And it is Celebrate Everything because you get a lot of your holidays covered in this paper. You've got clearly the Christmas. You've got some Halloween. There are, where's that one that is great for fall? There's also the, where's it at? It looks like little fireworks. Now, of course, that I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I know it is in here. Look at that. It's got all those little fireworks. Isn't that fun? So yeah, great pack of paper, and like I said, you get a lot of it. So that you have to earn with a $150 order. You become a host, or they consider you, that's how you get your rewards. So it's kind of like if you were going to have a party, that would be you having a party, and they give you those host rewards. Okay, so I am just going to run some glue down the inside of this. And I'm going to actually flip this around because I like all these other colors on this side. And just place that. Just like that. And then cut that off. And then we're going to put that in the inside of this. And then we're going to put some embellishments to kind of bling this card up. Okay. Now here are my little green embellishments. Turn your inside stamp. Turn what? Hold on. Turn your inside stamp is what I should say, since your card is landscape. Oh my goodness. Oh, I missed that. Well, I'll have to do it inside of this one because I didn't see that one. Yeah, you're right. I totally, because I was looking at this card. Oh my gosh, what a goofy. It's okay. It's just, okay, so X-nay the inside since I failed on that one. But, oh well. That is okay. See, we are able to fail. No judgment. I think we've probably all been there. Or at least I hope that I'm not the only one that does goofy things like that, because I get talking, because heaven forbid. So there it is. I won't show you the inside since I screwed it up, but you get what I'm going with here. I'm not gonna judge anybody. I don't judge anybody anyways, but we're not going for what's on the inside. We're going for add something over the front of the sentiment. Yeah, I might just have to either cut this piece off and lay it on a new base, or I can just put a new piece over the top of this. It's okay, whatever. It was more to show you guys what the layout was supposed to be, so it's not the end of the world. I will survive, you know. Stuff happens. We just kind of got to just roll with it. Oh, see, and you've sent it out that way. Yeah, that would be, you know, Lois, I totally get you on that one. That would be something that I would do because obviously you guys had to tell me my fail. So here is the other one. I actually used the little white sequence from this pack, that adhesive backed seasonal, and see, and I didn't even stamp anything on the inside of that, but just so you guys can see that layout, it goes either way. So when you guys make yours and post it over on Pink Barn Stampers, you can make it going either way. You can actually make a couple of these and post all of them because people love to see what you're making, and that's how we all get inspiration. Because even though mine is very simple, I know that there's quite a few of you guys that are probably going, oh my gosh, I could so do this with this. I could do this. And that's what this is all about. But I just like keeping it simple so everybody has an opportunity to sit here and make a card together. So get your cards made, get your photos, and I will go take a picture of mine without the inside. And you guys can post the pictures of yours in the comments under my card in Pink Barn Stampers group. And I will do a drawing for the winner on the 28th. So enjoy this layout. I hope you guys make many, many of these because they truly are gorgeous. And have yourselves a wonderful rest of your evening. And I will see you guys on Monday. All right, bye-bye, you guys.